Aloha, everybody. Welcome to my podcast again. It is always a pleasure to be here to meet with all of you, and as well as another business associate of mine from the Great Discovery. And her name is Debbie Hayes. She's all the way in Arizona. So she might be sweating some bullets, but as in a way, we got the trade wind, so we're really lucky. So, Debbie, we're here to share about your free course that you got on the Great Discovery. And I think it's about mushrooms or something like that, but as you say, it's not the bad mushrooms, it's the good mushrooms. I probably don't have that tagline right. So, Debbie, can you please share a little bit about yourself, about the course you got on the Great Discovery? And don't forget, if you don't give us the name, we can't go find it. But don't worry, guys, if you're driving, it's going to be in the description. So take it away, Debbie.
All right. Thank you, Leigh. So I love the fact that I've gotten to know Leigh so much better on the Great Discovery because we do work together a lot. I do want today to tell all of you about the supplemental mushrooms. And the name of the course is actually What is All the Hype About Supplemental Mushrooms? So this isn't to talk about a specific mushroom. There's actually going to be another course coming out shortly that is going to tell about the specific mushroom that our company uses to promote immune support for both pets and for humans. The purpose of the free course that's on, the one that Leigh and I are talking about today, is things that you should look for or things that you should look to stay away from, just in general, if you're considering mushroom supplements, either for yourself or for your pets. And as Leigh said, technically what I say in networking is if you would like to get high, you have to go find another mushroom because ours will not make you high.
Oh, bummers, huh? Well, anyway, I don't know if we want that kind of high, but I think your mushrooms do sort of give us a little bit of a high because it's actually supplement. It's a nutrition supplement to our body. And there is a lot of hype about mushrooms. So and what are the top, if you want to give 5, 10 reasons why, but don't give away the course now. We want them to go enroll for that course. Why somebody should look at taking it one for themselves. Maybe give us 5 reasons for why humans should take it, and maybe 5 reasons why animals, and it's both for cats and dogs, right? Any other type of animals?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay, so we'll cover that after you do the human part.
Okay. So as far as the reasons why you should take it, amazingly enough, they're really very similar for pets and for humans.
Oh.
And it can really be summed up in that the mushroom has the power to make your body, the immune system in your body, strong enough that your body can heal itself. So, I mean, how cool is that? That if you choose to go a natural route rather than taking big pharma products, that this is something that I recommend because usually, even with supplements, I feel there are a lot of different supplements for different ailments.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, God created this mushroom so that it can do a variety of ailments. Same mushroom.
Wow.
So that is why, well, one of the reasons that I recommend it. Also, the particular company, as it's not my company, I represent the company. This particular company has a proprietary strain. They have a proprietary harvesting method. So this assures that people are getting the most potent of the mushrooms. And one of its nicknames is actually the king of mushrooms.
Wow.
So the king of mushrooms for a reason.
So you had also mentioned, I think when we were just a little while ago, that the reasons are the same for animals as well as pets. So we're just trying to build our immune system so that we are more resistant to bacteria, possibly. Is that
Yeah,
kind of
just
what it
so that
is?
we're healthier.
So
Build
we're
our immune
healthier.
system so
Okay.
that we're healthier. But then, so that would be the side if we're already feeling well.
Okay.
But then if we're not feeling well, then we want to take it because it can increase the efficiency of the immune system so that your
Wow.
body, as I said, can heal itself.
So we mentioned animals. Can you tell us, one, it's good for dogs. I know because we had a conversation about that. And as well as it's good for cats. Is there any other type of animals that people would have? Not just here, because, like here in Hawaii, we only have dog, cats. We got mongooses, but, we don't feed them. They're relatively wild. And
Okay.
we have these darn chickens that are running around the neighborhood. So, what other animals would you suggest it for?
Okay. So I'll tell you a story about a horse. So this
Okay.
horse named Cody got Cushing's disease. And I'm not a real, I mean, I love horses, but I've never had one. So I'm not up close and personal, close to horses. But my understanding is that horses were thought to not be able to get rid of Cushing's disease once they had it. And
Okay, wait. First of all, what is Cushing's disease if you're
it's a
able?
disease that affects their hoofs,
Okay.
their feet area, so they can't, so they have trouble walking and so forth. So
So they
this,
they can become lame then you're.
yes.
Okay, all
So
right.
this, okay, let me say that I believe that would be the case.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So this one particular horse had the Cushing's disease. They gave the horse mush ponies as opposed to mush puppies. So we do have, those are the ones for horses. And the horse did get rid of the Cushing's disease.
Wow.
So the horse was a service, a mounted police horse,
Oh. Uh-huh.
and had to be retired because of that, but then was able to go back to work after
Oh.
it went away. But the real sort of star thing of the story is that this is in the Las Vegas area, and they were having a parade, and Shania Twain, a real horsewoman, got to pick whatever horse she wanted out of it. Happened to be that particular stable where Cody stayed, and she chose Cody. And this is
Oh.
after he got rid of the Cushing's disease. She said he just seemed so alive, and so I thought that was a wonderful story, and that's just one of many that we get for many pets. But the thing that is unique is that one of the people supplements is in a capsule form. So if you have any kind of pet that you feel like needs to have its immune system boosted, you can open up that capsule and figure out a way to give them the powder from the capsule.
Oh.
So if you have rabbits or chickens or whatever, and you feel
Mouse.
like they're not feeling well,
Wow.
then you can still give them this supplemental mushroom.
That's kind of amazing because our pets become our family members,
Very true.
right? They're
Yes.
not just, oh, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. It's like, oh, come, let me hug you. Or, your dog, come, baby, let me hug you. And we talk to them like they're human. It just kind of amazes me. Come on, she's a dog, and I'm talking to her like she's human. I did some a little bit of looking on. Are you able to say your company's name or you cannot on?
No, we can say it.
Okay, so Debbie's company is The World of Pets, right? That's the name of the company?
That's the name of the podcast.
Oh,
that I
okay. So
do.
what is the name of the company? Because they share a lot of information on why you need, why animals, and we're kind of animals too. We're mammals, I guess you could
Right.
say. Why
Okay.
we should take it. And I didn't realize that I could take that capsule, break it apart, and put it on, maybe sprinkle it on foods and stuff.
Right. Put it on soft food. Yep. Humans
Yeah.
do that.
You were also talking to me about how much, because most of the time when we're feeding our animals, we give them a large scoop of the bad food,
Uh-huh.
right? The food that you have kind of, I think it's talked about in your video or someplace I
Mm-hmm.
saw it,
Mm-hmm.
as to why you shouldn't be giving your animals the bad food. I won't say names because we don't want to get
Right.
sued for that.
Right.
But we're giving them less of the food because the food is pretty concentrated, right?
Right. It's nutrient rich, so we can give them less. Yes.
And is the mushrooms in their food, or we need to get it separate as a supplement? I hope I'm saying
Yes,
that.
you're
Yeah.
asking her exactly correct. You're asking correctly.
Okay.
So there is dry food and wet food for the cats and the dogs that does not have the mushroom in it. The other thing that's important is for mineral, to make sure they have enough minerals, is antler powder. And it could
Oh,
be in the form of an antler chew, or it could be a biscuit. So there is a freeze dried. It's more expensive, but there is a freeze dried, and like for example, I use it for a topper.
oh,
So I give him the regular dry food, one
uh-huh.
cup, and then I put a little bit of the topper on it. So even though he's taking a biscuit a day of the mushroom and a biscuit a day of the mineral, he's still getting he's still getting a little bit more from this food topper.
So do you find that your dog is less hungry because it's eating more nutrient rich food instead of just food that's just, I don't know, just going into the body and just filling them?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not sure that's the way to word the question. My point, my
Yeah.
answer is he's not hungry, and I'm giving him less food.
Okay. That's what I was trying to get at.
Right,
But
right,
asking the question in the right way is like, how do I make it so that she can understand? Thank God, we spend a lot of time together, Debbie and I,
right.
that she kind of knows what I'm talking about. So I don't have to go, okay, wait, let me stop and think. So,
Yeah.
Debbie, we're almost up to our time.
Okay.
So, is there anything else you want to share with us about, you have a podcast too, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And the podcast is at World of Pets Podcast. And it's funny that you ask about what kind of animals, because tomorrow our guest is somebody who has an acre piece of property, and when she starts rattling off the amount of animals that they have on that acre, you'll be amazed. But she's got goats, she's got chickens, I think she said they
Wow.
have a tortoise, and on, in addition to dogs and cats. So I don't think they have any horses. But the point is that we're going to talk to her about alternative choices for pets and what might fit with whoever.
Yeah, I think that's such a good thing because having an alternative, I think, might reduce our vet bill, right? Because, vets and and animal medication are not covered by insurance. It's completely 100% out of pocket. So if we can keep our animals on the healthier side, then
Exactly.
that reduces it. So then you're putting it into their food instead of, to the
Right,
doctor.
right. And that's really important to remember when you're looking at the website. In answer to your question, my personal branding, which will take people right to the company website, is called debspets.com.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
DEBSPETS.
Okay, I'll put that information because if you guys are driving, concentrate on your
That's true.
driving.
That's
We don't
true.
want you going off the road because, the
No
last thing
kidding.
Debbie and I want is a
Yeah.
crash. Boom! So I'll have that information in the description.
Yeah.
So,
It's
Debbie,
HTTP. There's
Yes.
no S.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, Debbie, mahalo nui loa, which is the formal way of saying mahalo plenty, which means thank you very much
Yes.
for taking time from your busy schedule. And, guys, I talk with my hands. And here in Hawaii, we make fun of races, but we do it in a loving way because I might have been part Portuguese when I was, in my back time. So I do talk a lot with my hands because it's to make a point, and because I'm pointing, hopefully you can see me pointing to her, that Debbie's in Phoenix and
Tucson area.
Tucson. So she's been inviting me to go there. So I'm waiting, I might go visit her one day, but we'll see. But
But
she's
she
got
hasn't invited me to come to Hawaii yet.
Oh, I do. You can come anytime you want, and I will let you buy lunch.
All right.
But
sounds
there's no
good.
but, guys. If you want a better nutrition for your animals, we do need to seriously give thought to the world of pet food. I have to really give it some serious thought too, because we have aging pets in our household. So I have a cat and a dog. Well, we got 2 dogs and a cat. My daughter's got 2 dogs, but her dog, she takes good care of them. So without any further ado, I will have information in the chat or in the description, no chat, in the description of how to sign up for Debbie's free course. I'll give you the website address as well to order food if you so wanted to. And don't forget, I need you to subscribe to my channel. So remember, subscribe to stay in the knowledge of what free courses are being offered at the Great Discovery. So Debbie, mahalo. Aloha, guys. Thank you for watching.
You.